Y'all listen up. This is old messy commoner. A lot of parents feel this way. They don't always say it. I haven't read through the entire question. A lot of the times I read these questions while I'm on the show. But the title of it is, Can I Leave My Child at the Custodial Parent's House Permanently? Lord help. A lot of people get overwhelmed. So let's see what's going on. Before I start, you guys know what time it is. You're supposed to email me, booker@bookerlawfirm.com. Your stuff, whatever you got to say, is going to make my show. Don't look at this as legal advice because I don't represent you. However, I'm going to give you a very good and honest, personal and professional opinion on what's going on. Okay? Without further ado, let's get it crack-a-locking. I have had to call the police on my son because he got aggressive with me. That is common. He's very disrespectful and he causes chaoticness in my home. That is common with these children. They out of control. They out of control. Can I get the gavel bang for the crazy socialists that we call this damn generation? He also wants to override every rule I'm making in my house. He's 14. I have a 2-year-old and he has 2 other siblings here. Am I able to send him to his father? Because I do not want him causing more conflict in my household. The father said I'm in the wrong. I cannot do that and I'm neglecting my child. Neither father nor stepmother back me up when he gets like that at my house. They just tell me he's a teenager and I need to deal with it and figure it out. There's nothing that they can do to help me. Ma'am, see, this is something about stepmothers. They don't know how to tell their husband the truth. Because at the end of the day, they are parents as well. And we're going to move her out the way because, girl, don't tell her nothing about you. She doesn't need to be worried about your child. Because she's not going to be fair to your child. That's not her child. So we're going to leave her out. If you have a good relationship with her, okay, but it seems like you don't because she doesn't want to step in. So we're going to leave her out. Why would you be going to jail? I'm just trying to figure out how you would be going to jail and how that would be child neglect for you if you leave the child with the other parent. Now, you can't leave that child alone, but you can definitely leave the child with the other parent. You can definitely ring the doorbell. Have your child on that stoop. As soon as they open that door, stick your foot in, or he can stick his foot in and say, hey, Dad, I'm here. And you drive off. Because once the dad sees him, he's kind of responsible for him. What is he going to do? Leave him on the step? Then he's negligent. Okay? Now, that's not what you should do. But if they want to leave you saddled with all the issues and they're not helping you with that child and they're paying child support, then they need to increase. That's what they need. Because it seems as if they're not getting him off your hands every other weekend like they're supposed to be doing. Seems like they don't want to deal with his bad ass either. Okay? That's what it seems like. They're like, hell no, it's your problem. You getting the child support, you take care of the child. But see, the child support only covers the child when he's supposed to be with you. So what child support is going to cover the child when it's supposed to be with them? So, sweetheart, what I would do if I were your lawyer is I'd move for an increase out of this world. I'd move for an increase. I'd ask for the court to go against the guidelines, and I'd wake their asses up to the fact that you better be picking them up. And, hey, do you want him or do you want me to go against the guidelines and increase your child support? What you want to do? Now, ma'am, you may be stuck paying child support for this child. However, if he owes you child support, the court can abate your child support payment as long as it takes to pay you back. And there could be an offset. The court can do that as well. They very well could get a child that they're not getting child support for, but they get a credit against their obligation and what's owed. So you need to get smart and you need to get to playing chess, not checkers, and figure out which way you want to move. Okay? Another thing that you can do with these unruly children, because I do have a group of parents that I counsel through unruly children. And we meet here at the office. We don't meet together. But I have gotten to the point where I think we need to start a support group. Because there are a few of them. Because these kids are out of line. And they're out of control. But there are so many things that you can do with this child. The first thing that I need you to do, ma'am, is make sure that he has a psychiatrist and a therapist. Because something's wrong with him. It's not normal that he caused all those issues in your home. Okay? And if he's not acting right and he's being aggressive in things, you definitely can have him committed so that you can have a psychological evaluation done. And also committed so that he can be regulated. It seems like he needs a little trip to the psychiatrist. And I'm just being honest. So that's what you need to do to start off. Then you're going to be able to know once more roads open up for you and you get the support that you need, which way to move. Okay, if you have any other questions, email me, follow up. But that's exactly how I would skin that cat. Next case.
Sitting here behind these walls, think it's time I made that call. I'm locked up and facing charges. Who gon' fight these cases for me? I called Booker Law Firm, they got the job done. They were right there for me.
For more information, contact the Booker Law Firm at 713-292-2225 or visit the website at bookerlawfirm.com.